everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the new Yes Please Colourpop 16 pan eyeshadow. This is their new palette that they came out with. This is what the inside looks like. So I'm going to be doing a mini review on this, and I'm also going to be including a tutorial on the eye look that I am wearing. So if you're interested on the review and the eye look that I'm wearing, just keep on watching, and please also don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet already. So let's just jump right in. Colourpop came out with this, and they also came out with the 6-pan highlighting palette, and they also came out with like their magnetic kind of like Z palette, empty Z palette type thing. This palette retailed for $16. So I do want to talk about the packaging. So it just comes in this little cute square gray packaging with it says cute AF. I actually thought this is what the name of the palette was called, but it's actually called Yes Please. And yes please, I do need it. And oh my god, I already got swatches on here. Ooh, what's nice is that you can clean it off. Let's see, hopefully it doesn't stain on here. So this is nice that you can wipe the makeup off so it's not so dirty, because this is like a light gray shade, so it's definitely gonna get dirty, and I did get some fingerprints from the shadows on this, and it was pretty easy to clean off. So you do get a magnetic closure right here, which is really nice also. You do not get a mirror though, which kind of sucks because this is like perfect for traveling. But this is what these shades in here look like. Aren't they so pretty? I do want to show you guys the outer packaging. So this is what it comes in, a bright yellow packaging. Yes Please Pressed Powder Shadow Palette by Colourpop. And then again, you do get the shadow names on the back of here as well. And the packaging is kind of like a little flimsy, but what it comes in is pretty flimsy, but this feels pretty sturdy. It feels nice. So right now, this eyeshadow palette is currently out of stock, but they will be restocking it, I think, June 28th. If I am incorrect, I'll leave a little note on the screen, but I'm pretty sure they said June 28th, and it's usually around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. When I saw this palette, it really reminded me of the Natasha Denona, the Sunset palette. And I didn't pick up that palette, but I figured I'd pick this one up since it was only $16 for 16 shades, so you're pretty much paying $1 per shade. If you're interested, there's 12 shadows. I'm saying 16, but there's 12 shadows in here. So there's 12 shadows, 0.85 grams. So there's 12 shades, not 16. I don't know what I'm thinking, but 12 shades for $16. And the pans on these are actually smaller than the regular pressed eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to show you a comparison. So this is the size of their eyeshadow pressed powders. And then this is the size of that's in the palette. So you can see here they didn't look very much smaller, but when I got it in person and I saw it, I was like, these pans are pretty small. But when do we actually go through a full pan of eyeshadow? It's really rare, especially when your collection is pretty big. So even though the pans on this are pretty small, I really like the shade range that we got. Again, it does remind me of the Sunset palette, and it did kind of remind me of my Naked Heat palette as well. Like these shades right here reminded me of my Naked Heat palette. I do want to mention that it does come with 2 shades. This one's called Full Zip, and then this one's called Note to Self. Those 2 shades are part of their permanent line that you can pick up as single shadows. And all the other shades are new shades that are for this palette. But knowing Colourpop, they come out with new stuff every week. I'm not pretty sure, but you can probably bet that they will just make all of these shades like permanent. You'll be able to purchase each shade individually eventually. Like Colourpop, every week they have a new launch. So these shades are really pigmented, as you can see on my eyes. And then also once you guys look at my tutorial, you'll see how pigmented these are. Well, I haven't dipped in the other ones, but just the ones I have used, these 2 are really, really nice. But again, just beautiful warm tone shades. Lots of you get a lot of yellows, which I like. I've been feeling like a yellow look lately, and then this palette came in today. I knew it had a yellow in it, so I knew how to create a look with this yellow shade incorporated in my look. So again, these shadows are really smooth and pigmented. Let me go ahead and show you. So there's that one. You can just go ahead and do them up here. So this is the first row. So this one's called Full Zip. Again, this is one of these shades that is part of their permanent line. This next one here is called Big Cocktails, and it's a beautiful like orange shade. This one's a peach shade called Champs. And then this shade right here is called Bling. A very beautiful, like reddish metallic shade. It's really very pretty. Beautiful shade. The next row is, so this first shade right here is called Louis. And this is a really like, it's like a duochrome. It's like reddish, but it's like orangey. It's really, really pretty. And then this one is called Buttercake, and it's like a shimmer yellow. This one is called Spoiled, and this is the one of my favorites. A warm brown is called GNO. I'm not sure what that stands for. Do you guys know? But this is the second row. So this is the last row. This is the shade that I have packed on my eyelids. This shade is called Mischief. This next one's called Note to Self, and it's just a pretty like pinkish brown shade. This one right here is called Chauffeur, like an orangey yellow shimmer shade. And then lastly, this one is called French Kiss, and this is like a dark brown shade. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mini review and swatches on the new Yes Please palette. Again, this is out of stock right now, but it will be restocked on June 28th. So if you are interested in picking this palette up, go ahead and do so. I do recommend it. It's really pigmented. It's really nice. If you want an affordable version of the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, go ahead and pick this up. If you would like to see a tutorial on the eye look that I am wearing, then just keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. So let's just jump right into the tutorial. So I'm going to start off with priming my eyelids, and I'm taking this one from Essence, and I'm just priming from lid to brow bone. This helps to make sure the eyeshadows last all day, and also something for the shadows to stick onto. And I'm going to be taking the Yes Please palette, and the first shade I'm going to be taking is called Full Zip. And I'm just going to be using that shadow to set the whole eyeshadow primer so it doesn't stay sticky. And the shadows blend really smoothly. The next shadow I'm going to be taking is called GNO, and I'm going to be applying that in my crease. This is going to be the first transition shade that I will be applying. And the brush that I'm using is just a blending brush from BH Cosmetics. It comes in the Essential Eye Brush set. Really affordable, and this brush is like literally my everyday go-to brush. The next shade I'm going to be taking is called Spoiled, and I'm just going to be applying that in my crease, like really on my crease with an e.l.f. crease brush. This brush is really small and precise to really be able to get in that crease. Crease, crease, crease. So I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone again with Full Zip, and I'm just taking another e.l.f. blending brush, I believe it's called. And then I'm going to go back with my BH Cosmetics blending brush and just make sure the crease is all blown out. There's no harsh lines. We just want to make sure everything is blended out. I'm going to be taking my concealer, and this is from Bare Minerals. It's just a Bare Skin Serum Concealer. And I'm just going to be applying it onto the lids. This is going to really help the yellow to pop, just because you have like a base under it. That's really going to help it really pop and really be very vibrant. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Mischief, which is the yellow shade, with a flat brush, and I'm just going to be packing it onto the lids. And I'm just going to be packing it to get the vibrancy that I want it to be. I'm going to be taking the shade French Kiss, and it's the darkest shade in this palette, and I'm just going to be applying it on the outer corners of my eyes just to really smoke out this look. You can skip this step if you want to, but I really wanted to have like a smoky eye, so I went ahead and added French Kiss to the outer corners. Now for the glitter, I'm going to be taking the Lit Cosmetics in the shade Oprah, the glitter, and then I'm going to be taking their Clearly Liquid Glitter Adhesive. So I'm going to be dipping my liner brush into the liquid adhesive, and then I'm going to be dipping it into the glitter, and then I'm going to be applying it, I'm going to be applying the glitter right where my crease is. I'm making a pretty thick line. You can make it as thick or thin as you'd like. So I'm going to be creating a wing liner, and I'm just going to be taking the Inglot Gel Liner in the number 77. It's just a black shade, and the liner brush that I'm using is in that BH Cosmetics Essential Eye Brush set. It's just a liner brush. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and create my wing liner here. I'm going to be applying mascara and lashes off of camera. I just took the Maybelline the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara and then these Kiss False Mink Lashes in the Midnight Style. I'm going to be lining my waterline, and I just took this Marc Jacobs eye pencil, and it's just a black shade, so you can take any black liner pencil that you have. And then I'm going to be going in with the dark brown shade called French Kiss, and just making sure I set it and also kind of blow out the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back with my e.l.f. crease brush and take the shade Spoiled and just really blow it out a little more, and also blend out any harsh lines that I may have. So the last shade I'm going to be taking is called Buttercake, and I'm just going to be applying that in my inner corners for my eye look, so I can really open up this eye look, and then also to make the inner corners pop. And then lastly, finishing off this eye look with a few coats of mascara to the lower lashes. If you're wondering what's on my lips, it is More Better. It's an Ultra Matte by Colourpop. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!